Hey guys, Michael from Gredio here, and this is our second example of pricing your food product. We're going to walk through pricing crackers. So let's just say I started a cracker company and I packaged 24 crackers to a bag, and that package then goes in a box for retail sale. Again, you want to calculate your ingredient costs. You have things like flour and salt and sugar and corn flour or whatever it may be, the same way that you did in the first episode. So do all the ingredients at once, total up all the ingredients, divide the ingredients by the total number of units. So in this example, let's just say your batch cost is $35. You can get 1,000 crackers out of that batch. So then per cracker, you're looking at 3.5 cents. And if you use 24 crackers in a sleeve or a bag, 24 crackers is 84 cents. Calculate your packaging costs. You've got a bag for the crackers, the plastic bag. You have a box for the bag. And then maybe you have a label or you use a printed box. Who knows? Calculate all that. Your total packaging costs 73 cents. Calculate your labor costs. We're going to use the same labor in the first example. And then your labor cost is 34 cents. So your total product cost for a box of 24 crackers is $1.91. Calculate your margin at 40 to 60%. That's your cost of goods divided by 1 minus your margin. Your margin is a decimal point. So for 60% margin, that's 0.60. And that's your price to a distributor as $3.82 with a 50% margin. Your distributor then sells that to a retailer. So they take the distributor price divided by 1 minus the margin, which is usually 30%. And then that's the price to retail is $5.46. That's what you would sell your pack of crackers to your retailer for, $5.46. Then that distributor sells to a retailer. The retailer takes their own margin, 30, 40, 50%. That's the distributor price divided by 1 minus the retailer margin, and that's the price to your consumer. So ultimately, the price on the shelf is going to be between $9 and $10 for that 24 cracker bag, which in the grand scheme of things is pretty expensive for crackers, but it's just the example. And this is also the price that you would sell direct to consumers at farmers markets, fairs, and festivals. So to summarize, your crackers are $1.91. You sell to a distributor for $3.82, a retailer for $5.46, and the consumer for around $10. On 10,000 units, there's your associated gross profit margin, and then you take away your operating costs, and you have a net profit margin. But you have to remember that, can you produce your item for that cost? Ultimately, you may figure out that product cost and then have to work backwards, figure out how to arrive at that product cost. Are consumers or customers going to pay that price for your products? 24 crackers at $10 is pretty expensive. And how do you ultimately plan to sell your product? If you're selling direct to consumer, well, maybe that's fine, and you can price test a little bit and drop your price to $8. Yes, you make a little bit less, but it may be that price where your product really moves.